Yeah, and we were talking before air, and you mentioned Adam. You mentioned about social media, how people do those street. What do you call them?
Those takeovers.
Yeah, takeovers.
Yeah,
Stuff like that.
It's a different era, a different time that we're in. I mean, us growing up, social media was just starting booming, I guess you can say. And now, I mean, you open up Instagram and some of my, feed videos are street takeover stuff. I'm like, I'm not even into that stuff, but it's still showing. So it's like, I can only imagine what someone, younger is like, sees that, like, I'm going to attend this next week or the next one. And then people filming, posting that, hyping, kind of clouting it. And it's like, giving the wrong message.
And it's crazy, like the likes that you see on that too is like, how many, like thousands of likes and views, and they're like, dude, this dude's getting run over and like, chopped up. Like
this dude lost his pants.
Like, oh my God, I know. How do you get up from that?
How are they cool with that? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that one dude, he got hit by the tail of a car and he fell down and he got up. I was like, dude, how do you get up from it?
Yeah.
And that girl, obviously, that at the Bayfront,
I don't think she got up.
Oh, no, she was just like there. I was like,
laid out.
I think
it took some people. I'm glad some people finally had to chill him out because the car kept going, and it was like,
going, dude.
And it's like, how are you okay with that?
That's the thing, man. Like, I think it's just these younger kids that they don't know. This is what they see on the internet, and it's like, oh, let's go do that.
Yeah.
In a front wheel drive Camry of all things, like
right. Front wheel drive Camry. I noticed that too. Cause it's rear wheel. Yeah, it's like, oh, you got to have rear wheel for that one.
Yeah,
that's crazy, bro.
And it's like someone gets hurt, and they're like, oh yeah, that's supposed to happen. Like, no, bro. Like, the idea is you're not supposed to hurt anyone. Like,
Wow. Now, maybe they're just not thinking. I mean, they could be under the influence too. You know what I mean? That girl was 19 years old, the driver.
Oh wow.
19 years old. She came out on the news, wanted or something like that. 19-year-old.
Oh,
I forgot her name, but
dang,
that's crazy. And like earlier this year, we had those implemented sound ordinances too. So
that's right.
We love to modify our cars and stuff. Right. So Ocean Drive, like I was mentioning, is very beautiful to cruise with your friends or even by yourself. So you bring that type of attention to something with those ordinances, makes it even worse for us where we can't chill, hang out, or you're kind of risking it, you're risking it to just enjoy your Saturday, Sunday type of thing.
So what do you do? What do y'all do? I mean, what do y'all do to keep that going for yourselves? I mean, of course. It's kind of hard because there's other people that really don't care. You know what I mean? So it's like, what do we do?
You have to put yourself away from stuff like that because there's the old grandpas and the hot rods and everything else too. And it sucks for them because they get looked on too. And it's like, there's this guy's just trying to enjoy his hot rod and go for a cruise. And I know those things don't have mufflers on them, and I know they sound really good. But it's just like, man, it ruins everything, and you have to look over your shoulder now because you don't know who's doing something, or you'll have a car trying to race you like crazy, and you're just like, dude, I'm just trying to chill. Trying to chill.
You're just cruising ocean, dude.
And it's that stock Camry that's revving you up.
Stock Camry, bro. So on that, you own a garage, car garage, Hero?
Yeah, Hero Garage.
Yeah. So how long you been in business? You been in business for a while?
I started it in 2014, but it never really got serious until maybe like 2018 when I linked up with some other guys. Shout out to Tony for pushing it. We started doing like merch, the hats, the shirts, the hoodies, and stickers and stuff. There's Tony right there.
What's going on? What's going on, Tony, on Facebook? Joey Garcia.
AKA Gossip Nails.
He said sorry about it. Yeah. Well, I'll go back to that one. So you were saying 2014, and then Tony got you into it?
More like 2018 is when we started doing, like, pushing more of the merch and the stickers and stuff, and doing more, just bigger stuff, more events. I remember, like, one of the first events we did was All Team Bash. I don't know if you're familiar with All Team Bash. So he goes all around. What was it, like Colorado, like all over Texas,
all over the states,
Arkansas. Yeah, it's just a
like
big.
He's an influencer, like on social media?
He's on Facebook, Instagram. That's
Chemo.
Yeah, Chemo. Yeah. But yeah, he goes all over the place. It's just an event where it's like tailgating. You just get everyone together, you barbecue, hang out, mingle. It's just a good event. They have like they call them drag races, where you get your car and your team, and you push.
You pick a car,
you drag race another car, just pushing it. Yeah,
by pushing it.
Yeah.
It's just let's
It's pretty
get
cool.
everyone together. They do like the tug of war thing. Like,
Nice.
it's just a good.
It's a really good event. It brings all aspects of the automotive community together.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if
Lowriders,
your team
trucks,
or your group of people have like the top tier builds in the city. It could be a group of people
Projects
that are just starting out. It's an event where all people come together, hang out, tailgate, have a good time, little mini games, and get a real idea what the community can be about.
Right on. You're a photographer. It's interesting that Justin invited you on the show. So how much of an importance does he have in y'all's in the car culture? And
a lot, because one, he makes my junk look good,
right? Yeah.
But he helps us out because it puts a scene on a lot of places, because Corpus is known for Selena. I tell everybody, where you from? Selena. Oh, dang. Oh, I saw the movie, dude. The washing machine. No, dude. But, I mean, everything, he helps us big time, because his audience, being that he does magazines and everything else, he has a larger audience, and it puts us out there. And he got my car in a magazine and everything else. And he gets a lot of locals in magazines. So it's kind of cool that he spotlights us as our own personality, because it puts us out there on a map. I can't tell you, I don't know, but my car's in a bunch of people's houses right now, on calendars. It made a chassis calendar and all this stuff. So it's like, man, knowing that this man right here went out of his way and did what he had to do to help us out like that. And it's putting us on the map, not only as Corpus or myself, but as a group, because I didn't work on my car by myself. I did a lot of stuff, but he's shouting out a lot of my friends and a lot of other people that I've gotten to work with, and our events and everything now. So he's kind of helped bringing us out to branch us out, because we're looking, for sponsors and everything else. It's not just it's out of my pocket, a lot of it. But when a sponsor sees my car in a magazine, oh, dude, that thing's boom, it's posted up. They want to see it. They want to see more. They want to do stuff. And I get to work with people like that. And it's easier when I have somebody like that on my team that's helping me. Hey, let's do what we got to do and get ourselves out there, because it's a business. Like I told you, man,
that's cool.
It's a crazy thing to outreach people and to see people from, man, we had a guy from Kansas come to one of our events one time, and I was like, what? And I was like, come all the way to this day. And he had a blast. And I was like, oh, Kansas or Kentucky, one of the K's. But I was like, all right. And he's like, dude, I enjoyed this event. This is cool. And the scenery and everything else. And we're going to go down and take some pictures of the car and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, hell yeah, dude. So
it's cool,
it was cool getting to, get out there and do that.
So Frank Corpus, Miguel Perez, Jimmy Conway, what's going on, y'all?
Hey, it's my dad.
I was like, Frank's right here.
Awesome,
Good to know you're a junior.